Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I know that I'm kind of behind on the 365-day challenge. I am still doing that, and I will be getting those out to you guys. I know I'm behind. I have a lot of stuff going on in real life, so my time is very limited. But I do want to go ahead and talk about the fact that I have already created the Ultimate Sim Challenge for The Sims 4. And so I'm play testing it still, and I know that I've posted out to you guys on my Facebook fan page for this channel the rules, and I was wondering if anyone has play tested them by any chance, to let me know, if they've found anything that was wrong. But so this is my play test, and I just kind of want to, play it just for a second and talk with you guys about this because, as we all know, the Sims 4 the Sims 4 next expansion is university. So I'm pretty sure a lot of this is already going to probably change, unfortunately. And I'm honestly really sad. So what I'm thinking about doing is I want to make a version of this that doesn't include that, like the university part, at the beginning, and maybe you can do it later on or something. I don't really know. I'm just sad because I've put so much time and effort into, like, you know, um, I've put so much time and effort into making this challenge and, like, making sure it was really well put together and making lots and everything. And now the expansion is going to come out and everything is going to change. And that's just kind of like, I just feel like I wasted my time. So I'm curious if you guys would be interested in me doing that or like adding university later on. I know that we called it like the university, like pre-year stage, but it doesn't technically have to be that. Like eventually you will be able to go to university. But at the same time, I'm just thinking, what would be the point of adding university in later unless it gives you something else? I don't really know. I don't really know. And The Sims 3 gave you like a boost to your career and, like, all of that good stuff. So it was a really good thing to start with. But honestly, I can't say that that's going to be the same thing now, because I don't obviously know what is coming in that expansion. But it has pretty much been confirmed that not by EA, but it's been confirmed pretty much within the community that, like, it's the next thing to come. And like Target has, like, they found like it on a thing, and then that through like the inventory at Target, and then multiple Targets can confirm that it is, coming that day, and that number is real. So I don't know. I'm just I'm having like a bit of a like hard time thinking how this would work with university first, just because the only thing you're allowed to build it at the beginning is charisma. So I don't honestly know how that's gonna work with university. But like I said, I've thought about just leaving it as is and just doing it like this, and then, if we want to make a different version, we can, because I really appreciate the way that this plays. I really like the way it plays. I'm really enjoying it as well. And like, if I were to do a university one, I would probably make it where instead of having a child, what the heck? What's having my sim have a child, I would probably just have her make a clone of herself instead, which unfortunately is the same thing that like Landros is doing for his quote unquote ultimate sim. So I don't know. I don't really know what to do. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of talk you through what I'm working on right now in this. I'm still in the beginning of Willow Creek, as you can tell, but my house has changed. This is what it looks like now. I've added a gym to it, and I've also added my daughter's room. She is on her second aspiration. She already completed the aspiration for the social. She's completed that. It was really easy. It's really not that hard. We jumped over and we're going to do mental next. So the only thing I need to have her do now is right now is have her finish her homework as while she's focused. We were just at the library or the park because she had needed to play some chess, and so that's what we went over there for. Um, she is already I think a B student. Yeah, so she's about to be an A student. Um, she's probably going to be an A student today. Um, now that I think about it. And I haven't taken down our Christmas tree yet, even though it's spring, because there's still presents under it, and I don't want to get rid of the presents because they are things that you can, like, get and whatever. So that's kind of that. This is a more structured version, like The Sims 3 was for the Ultimate Sim, where like Landros's version of this challenge that he's coming up with for The Sims 4 is more of like a you can kind of do whatever you want. It's more honestly, his version to me is more like the Ultimate Sim, not the Ultimate Sim, the Super Sim or whatever it's called. Um, where you just pretty much have to jump around and do the jobs whatever as you please. It's not really Ultimate Sim, because Ultimate Sim in The Sims 3 was very structured. You had to do certain things at certain times and certain skills at certain times. Like that's what this version that I've created is. So I don't really know. And like I said, um I'm just kind of sad that if this all had to change, like I wasted my time pretty much completing this. So I'm really thinking I don't want to redo the whole thing. I'm probably going to do something different. Like, I don't know. I'll figure out a way to incorporate university, but you might not even have to go to university. But then again, I don't know, because I feel like you should have to do all of the things that you can do. Like, that's the whole point of the Ultimate Sim. Um, But at the same time, I'm just feeling like if we do it the way he does it, if we do it the way that Landros is doing it, it's going to be the Super Sim Challenge or whatever that one's called. I'm pretty sure it's Super Sim. Oh my gosh. Why can I not think of what it's called? I'm actually going to look because I have a save for it. I'm not going to save this over it. I'm just going to look at the save. It is the Super Sim. Yeah, it's literally you just jump through, do the as you just learn all the skills and you do all the aspirations and you do all the jobs and blah 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 and do the collections, and you're done. So mine is very structured. It's a very structured version of the Ultimate Sim Challenge, which was originally what the Sims 3 was a very structured version. So like the preparation year is what we called it. She had to learn charisma, she had to do the soulmate aspiration, um, and she had to have a child. Because the reason she had to have a child is because originally when we started creating this, um, we wanted we had created it before like everything started to come together for the Sims. So this has been since the very very beginning of the Sims. Um, and the whole thing is that we needed someone to be able to do the opposite side of the careers, because you can't switch to those sides. So that's when we came up with the idea of a Ultimate Sim child. And I still really like that idea because we get to do the toddler traits right away, and then she's gonna actually, with those like toddler skills, being maxed as a toddler, because that's what you have to do as the toddler. You have to do those things. She gets the top notch toddler, which makes her learn all her skills extra fast. So she doesn't have to worry about grinding, I guess. So, like, while her mom has to learn them normally, she's going to learn them faster. And then because she'll be doing all of the children aspirations as well, she'll be getting that as well. Now, I could have done it where a our sim could have originally started out as a toddler, but when I first came up with this challenge, toddlers weren't actually even a thing in the game yet. So they got added later on, and then we had to incorporate that. So that's why I'm saying that it's going to be really difficult to just kind of go and switch everything up, because I feel like it's going to become the Super Sim challenge, and that's not what I'm going for. I'm trying to make it be a version, a Sims 3 or a Sims 4 version of the Sims 3's Ultimate Sim. So that's just the really hard part, is that it's hard to balance between the Ultimate Sim and the Super Sim. There is a very fine line where I can't kind of just jump around. Now for the child, I don't really jump around. I make her do her skills and so on and so forth, you know. But at the same time, like if she wanted to jump between her aspirations, that's fine. Now, not only does she have to do her aspirations, but she has collections she needs to complete, and she also needs to max all of these, either red or green. You can choose whichever ones you prefer. I would say, you know, do whatever you want. But I'm gonna have her, because she didn't get the evil trait. Like that's how I kind of base it. So if she had gotten an evil trait, which she got slob, I would have probably maxed them all red, but she didn't. She got slobs, so I'm gonna max them all green, which I think it's actually harder to max them all green than it is red, honestly. Um, so yeah, so she's got to do that, and then you know we have to do all that, and she's got like other things that she's got to complete, like the void critter collection. She's got to get those. You know, she's just got a bunch of stuff that she's got to complete as a child. Not only does she have to do aspirations and skills and such, but she has to do other things. But it's really easy to level her skills because of the fact that she was such a great toddler. So we don't have so much to worry about. Um, but the reason I came on here and I wanted to show you kind of my game is because I kind of want to show you the difference between what Landros is doing and what I'm doing, which I came up with mine first for The Sims 4. Anyways, his is, like I said, more of like the ultimate or the Super Sim challenge to me. Like that's what it seems like. I've seen some of his stuff, and that's what it strikes me as. So I don't really think technically he can like classify that as the ultimate sim, just because unfortunately he's doing kind of what the super sim does. Um, but I guess if he has like a different rendition of it, I mean it's fine, whatever. I did let him know that we do have our own version of this already created, like the skills and whatever. I do have more than just Willow Creek, but I've not heard of anyone else doing this or like testing it out. So I was just curious if any of you guys were actually trying out this challenge, because I'm really curious to know if you guys are, and if you are, if it's working for you for at least Willow Creek. I do have the next town, which is Oasis Springs, and I'm going to be showing you guys that. I'm going to be putting it up on my Facebook here in like the next week or so, because I'm really going to be pushing myself on my free time to test this out and test it as much as I can, just to make sure that it's working. I don't want to put something out that's like a finished product yet, because obviously The Sims 4 isn't done and we have to be adding things in all the time. Like Kendra could build, originally she didn't have the parenting skill, but now she can build the parenting skill from the beginning, just because of the fact that we can't prevent her from having that skill, because she needs to be able to take care of her kids or her kid. So that's kind of one of the things that was a little bit different. And like I said, things are always going to be changing with this because The Sims 4 isn't done. But I am trying my hardest to keep it to what we originally came up with, because I just think that if we can keep it to what we originally came up with, this is going to be so amazing at the end of The Sims 4. I really, really do. I really, really enjoy this. I'm enjoying this challenge so much just on my free time. I do have a LP of it, which I can't wait to get back to those LPs. I know I talk about it all the time, but like I really can't wait. I really wish my YouTube was doing so much better so that I could do this like full time and make these videos for you guys all the time and, you know, whatever. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now. Maybe 1 year it will be. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys are loving the 365-day challenge, and I just also wanted to let you guys know it is. I know I'm kind of slacking, and I really do apologize. I have so much I've done for you guys and recorded and such. Like I've recorded 2 build videos, or at least one whole build video and another half of one. And now I've got this coming for you guys. I have so much that I want to put out for you guys, and like I want to record this 365-day challenge, and I will catch up. I promise you I will. But right now things are really crazy in my life. Some of the stuff that's happening is like we have to move. Um I don't know, there's just like a lot going on. So that's why I'm just saying, like, just be patient with me, please. I would really appreciate it because I'm really, really stressed. Real life stuff, it comes first, unfortunately, because YouTube isn't my, job right now. Well, I mean, technically, I kind of classify it as because I don't have another job, which I am trying to get. Um, so things are just really hectic, and once things start to settle down, hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, um, things will be so much better, and I'll be back to my like old upload every day kind of schedule and all of that. But yeah, this is my ultimate sim. I just kind of want to show you. This is my ultimate sim. Her name is Kendra, and her daughter's name is Alexa. So um, let's start with Kendra because she's my ultimate sim, and I want to just kind of show you her. So she's really athletic-y looking. As if you guys are also doing this, you guys can change your guys' sims looks for each aspiration or whatever that they do. So for like the first one for soulmate, if you just wanted her to look normal, the next one is, to be the bodybuilder aspiration. You can make her look really athletic-y. For the next one, I think she's a detective for the next job. I don't know the next thing, but like when you have to, be a parent, or if you want to be, if you're going to be a scientist, if you want to dress them for that particular aspiration, I'm going to say go for it because you know what? It makes it actually really fun. So she's in the bodybuilder career. She just needs to reach level 10 of her fitness skill. She's at 8 of 10, and she needs to reach her Sims, like her maximum body potential, which she is really close, I'm sure, because she works out every day. She is a level 6 in her career. And right now she's just studying opponents for her job because I'm going to have her work hard and hopefully she's going to get a promotion to level 7. I am going to have her go, and she has to go into the professional sports side of this. There is certain branches that she has to do as well. So that's what she's going to be doing. And then her skills, she's not supposed to have comedy. She told a joke and she got comedy, so I'll have to delete it from her. But right now she's mastered her charisma, which is from the first part. Her fitness is 8 out of 10, as you know, but it's 92% through 8, so she's almost 9. Her guitar is level 9. That's her free skill that she can build, and parenting is her free skill that she can build. And then her relationships, she has quite a few friends, I would say, like Dawn and Summer and Liberty. She probably has more friends than most of my families, I'm going to be honest, because she has so much time. Kengo is her husband right there, and then Alexa is her daughter, and then she just has a couple more people that she knows. She's collecting the crystals. We got this easel as a gift, and that's why it's in our inventory. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there. Now, she did make a resolution that she's going to raise a skill, which I'm thinking athletics or fitness is going to be what she raises. And then she's clumsy, ambitious, and outgoing. She has the companion one from completing the soulmate aspiration. And then she's also alluring because she chose a love aspiration. And then, let's see, those are her needs. She's not in a club. So Kengo is the man that she married. He's pretty cute if you ask me. Like, I think he's a really cute sim. I don't know, honestly, where he comes from, but I love that his last name is Yamamoto. I just think it's really different and interesting. It reminds me of like a Chinese or Asian background. I think that's pretty much what it's supposed to be. So he had the musical genius aspiration. I already completed it, and I'm not going to be choosing another one for him because that is all he needed to complete. The only thing I needed the points for was I had to purchase one potion for Miss Alexa here. And the reason I had to do that is because as a child, her father has to buy her first young again potion because she does have to be a child for quite a while. We might actually downsize how long she has to be a child, just if I can I'm also trying to see how quickly I can get things done so we can downsize like how long she has to do certain things. But that's one of the reasons that he had to get his aspiration done. So he just is a songwriter pretty much. He writes his songs and licenses them, and I think he's already licensed one this week, so he can't do another one yet. So he is not limited to skills, so he can build anything he wants. But when he came to us, he was already maxed in photography, and we finished off his guitar, obviously, for his aspiration. Um, he only knows three people, and he's actually friends with Liberty. They're both actually friends with her, which I think is kind of cool. Kendra is like, Max, and so is Alexa, which is his daughter. And then oh shoot, I forgot that fish. I bought it from the thing. I'll have to have someone clean it up. But he got some of this stuff. Like, this is a song he's writing, and then we got this as a gift, and then this is from like fixing things around the house. He's the only one who can cook right now, so that's another thing. He wants to get fit as his things. I didn't really know what to have him do for his resolution, but he's a goofball, a geek, a kleptomaniac. He is shameless, which you get from the store. He is a chopstick savvy from mastering the chopsticks, which he came to us with both of these, I do believe. He's the piper from completing the musical genius aspiration, and he is a muser from the creativity aspiration. And then those are his skills. He's not in a club. And then they had their daughter Alexa, which I think she is freaking absolutely adorable. I'm actually going to have her. This is from the spring things. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I just want to show you guys her outfits. So this is her everyday outfit. That's her outerwear. This is her everyday. So this is what she really looks like. And I think she looks a lot like her dad, honestly. But I think she has a lot of her mom in her. So she's made a club. So as a child, you're able to make a club. And it's called the Ultimate Simmies. And so what they can do is they can do their homework. They can play on the playground equipment. They can play with toys. They can use a science table. They can dance. Only thing they can't do is be mean to people because they don't want her to going negative on that side. For like, emotional control and stuff. So I need to keep her on the green. So I don't want her doing any of those kinds of things. Like I said, she's in the aspiration of the whiz kid, which she just needs to finish her homework one more time as focus, which she's just about to do. She's a B student. She didn't do this because I forgot to tell her to work hard. Unfortunately, she hasn't started her homework quite yet. She's mastered social. That was really easy to do. I mean, she did it in like a night. It literally took her a couple of hours just because of the fact that she's a top-notch toddler. And then on top of being socially gifted, she's already started her charisma skill. And there's nothing you can really do about that because anytime she talks to someone to get her social up, this is going to go up. So you're just going to kind of have to let it go. So creativity, mental, and motor, she's still working on, obviously. And then these are her friendships. So she has a group of kids that she has added to her club, obviously. So we started out originally with Lewis, Sonia, Arya, Allie, and Isaiah and Zoe, right? So those were our originals. These two aged up pretty quickly, so we've added in a couple of other people. So we've added in Everett, which we've not really done much with Everett. We haven't done much with Brienne Jang, but she's in there as well. We haven't done much with Ken and Fang, right? But then she had to become friends with some adults, so she became friends with Liberty, and she became friends with Summer when they came over to the house. A lot of these kids are going to age up before her and become old and like die, and our sim obviously isn't going to do that. So these sims aren't going to eventually be anybody that's going to really matter down the line, but I just thought it was cool to like have like a club going for her and just so she could have friends. And then she has her teddy bear. In her inventory she has 3 void critters, which she actually got 3 of the same ones. We traded for this one and got a rare. It's a limited edition foil card, so that's why we wanted to do that. She's got her potion of youth from her father. She got her homework, and she just came home with a new project that she's going to have to do. Now, each one of these projects, when she does them, she has to keep them. So because this is her first one, this is the solar one, a solar system, she has to keep the solar system when she completes it. I would like to know if there's different versions, like a perfect one. I think there is, honestly. I really do. I think the ones that they have like a different quality of them. So I might eventually make it where they have to be perfect quality, but we'll see. So these are her things. Now I'm not having her build or have anyone with a public image right now because it's not important. She's only got a little bit of responsibility, and these ones are all negative except for this one. So I need to push these the opposite direction. And then her traits are slob, top-notch toddler, and socially gifted. And then these are her club, and she does have quite a few points. She still has 308. So we did download a mod that allows me to rename these. And so I named it Alexa Yamamoto because it's from her, because there's going to obviously be more babies eventually, because you do have to have kids in each town. This is Kengo. I wanted a picture of him, so I had her take a picture of him because mom can't do it, but she can because she doesn't learn the photography skill when she does it. So that's an easy way to get that done. And so that's just a picture of him. And then this is her club. This is a picture that dad took of her when she aged up. I thought it was really cute. So that's Alexa, and Kango took it of her. But these are her and all of her buddies in her club. Eventually, if they're still teenagers when she ages up to a teen, I would like to replace the pictures from the child ones to teen ones. But right now, I can't promise that they're going to be teens when she's a teen. So these are just her childhood friends, and then we'll swap it out for her teenage friends. But I am going to take pictures with the other kids that are in the group right now. So Everett, Brienne, and Cannon will all get a photo with her as well eventually. But yeah, so that's just my house, and this is what it looks like on the outside. It's nothing too spectacular. I don't know why that doesn't have any floor or siding on it, but it looks like this. It's really not that spectacular. That looks really funky. I probably should fix that. I might actually take this and put it there and then cover this in that because I think it would look better. But anyways, this is just our house. It's nothing too spectacular. It's meant to be cheap for the fact that it's like your starter home, and I don't want it to be too expensive. But yeah, so that's pretty much that. I want to know your guys' opinion about the whole challenge, if you guys are interested in trying it out, or if you guys are trying it out, or whatever. If you guys are done, if you guys found any issues. So yeah, please just let me know. I would really, really appreciate it. What you guys think I should do about the whole situation. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna continue playing this. I'm probably gonna try and get a 365-day challenge LP out as well today. I know I got one out yesterday. I was pretty proud of myself. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you guys are having a great September. Can't believe September is almost over already. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the description below. It's all my social media links, definitely for the Facebook one for that, facts of the notes, and all of that. And I will talk to you guys in my very next one. Thanks very much for watching.